Today's look is inspired by a birthday celebration that I am attending where the theme is whimsical, so I am going to go ahead and play with some colors, have a little bit of fun. I have my base and everything already set, but we're going to throw on some blush, some highlight, some eyeshadow, some lips, and let's just see what we can come up with for a whimsical look. So when it comes to whimsical, there's a few different takes that you can use or go on. Now I want to make sure it's not too childish or too, neon pastel, so I am going to keep it a little bit fairy mystical, especially like with, I have the kind of faded blue green hair going on, so I'm gonna kind of stick with a little bit of that, some blues and greens, but not make it too intense and still make it look like pretty realistic fairy. I'm going to start off with this ColourPop. This is Cute AF, and this is going to just be my transition color, and then if I want to use any shimmer, so I'm going to use this just for the base of my eyeshadow, and we'll go from there. For the basic colors of this look, I'm using this Alice Through the Looking Glass. This is an Urban Decay palette. I think it has some of the best whimsical colors, especially this little periwinkle blue and then the Mad Hatter, this teal up here. So a lot of fun colors, but I'm going to go ahead and start with this blue. I might do green maybe on the inner corner and then kind of blend the teal. And then this dark blue we can use for a little bit of smoky eye, that more navy blue. But I'm just going to play with some colors and let's see what I come up with. So I really don't have any look planned. I'm kind of just winging it. So it kind of made me think a little bit about a fairy and wings, and instead of doing like a liner wing or just a little bit of a smoky eye wing, I want to do something a little bit more fantasy-like, almost, just completely taking it there to a fairy world. And also I'm going to do the other eye more green tone because I think that would be really nice with the blue and green kind of combination of my hair. And then the dress that I'm wearing is a nice gray, so the blue and green will offset it pretty well. And then we'll have to figure out what I do with my lips, but I do have some blue and green highlight options that I can do, or I might just go ahead and do highlight, stick with pink. This way it softens everything up with a little blue green, and then the pink will kind of be like the contrast color. So let's go ahead and do the other eye. Very similar. You can see that I only used one brush. The same brush for everything. I'm going to do the same thing but with the green colors on the right eye. I will keep the eye brushes different. This way if I need to go back in or want to go back in and do anything else to touch this up, I am going to add in a little bit more blending up here and then do a little bit of highlight under the lid, but I'll do that to both eyes at the same time. Let's start with this one. So I went ahead and just used this same Heads Will Roll color, that little teal shimmery color on both. So the base was the blue on one eye and then this green on the other. and keeping kind of a same color tone so that it looks like they match in a weird way. Now I want to blend the colors upward a little bit, but I'm going to use some highlight option as well to blend. I'm going to start with Looking Glass, which is this color right here. It's not really sparkly or highlight, but it'll help kind of soften a base, and then we'll follow up with Royal Flush, which is more of a shimmer. This way we can kind of brighten right under the brow bone. Alright, there we go. So it is hard to kind of reduce a harsh line on my left eye because I do have a scar right there, but you just want to blend out so that you don't have a harsh line. So I just went back and forth with the brush color that I used and kind of just blend it there. Now we're going to go in with the same base color and take that highlight to kind of just make the brow bone pop a little bit. There we go. The fun part of this look is getting to play with colors and glitter and sparkle and shine and highlight. So I'm also going to take this same brush and soften up this part just a little bit, just to add a little bit of shimmer and sparkle right here on the inner eyelids of both eyes. And you know, I want even more of an intense look. Like you can see right there, it looks pretty good, but I want to be able to see it from the front. So I'm going to take a thin brush and I'm going to wet it down a little bit. So get that kind of soft, because this is going to pick up the color a little bit more densely. Now let's see if we can intensify this a little bit. There we go. I'm much happier with that. For blush and highlight, I have decided to use this Kat Von D and go in. So this is Fetish, which is a blush and highlight palette. And I'm going to go in with purple and pink. So I'm going to use purple as my main base, and then I'm going to kind of mix some pink around in there. I don't want anything too intensely pink, but I still want that to be like a little bit of an undertone. Let's jump in with the purple. So the trick here is I'm really trying to keep it from looking clownish. I just want it to still look cute and pretty. You know, maybe a modern Thumbelina kind of look. So I am going softly with the pink, or with the purple, and then want to kind of drag it up a little bit so that it also just looks more like a cheekbone look. And honestly, with the look of this, I think I'm not going to add any pink on top. I'm just going to go straight for highlight, because I think any more color will make it look a little bit too intense. And I'm all for intense, but not for this particular look. We're going to stick with the purple, and then my lips, we will just go ahead and do pink. This way we kind of even all of that out. Oh my gosh, look at that purple highlight. So I am going up a little bit. It's blending into the shadow coming out, but that's okay. This color is a lot of fun. I really want to add more glitter and sparkle everywhere. So I'm going to take some of this and let's kind of see what it looks like. A little bit right here. I don't want to add too much color. I just want the sparkle. I don't really like that a whole lot, so I'm going over it with my foundation brush, and I'm not going to take it all off or worry about it being completely off, but there's too much color. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Let me go ahead and put some eyeliner and some mascara, top and bottom, off camera. That will definitely make the eyes and everything pop a little bit more, and then we'll figure out what we're doing with the lips. I'm going to go in with this MAC color. It's called Pink Pearl Pop. It's just a very light kind of pink shimmer color, so I don't want anything, again, too intense, but then we'll go over it with a lip gloss to kind of just add that extra sparkle. So, there we go. It's got a nice kind of sparkle on its own already. So you didn't even have to add lip gloss if you don't want to, but I like lip gloss every now and then. So I'm going in with this really pretty iridescent pink color. This is just a Wet n Wild. I like Wet n Wild lip gloss because when you initially apply it, it just has a very smooth kind of silky texture. It's not sticky or anything. It does kind of fade off pretty quickly. Look at that though. Now that just takes that shine to the next level. I just put it right there in the center. I just learned that putting it in the center does add a very nice pouty lip experience, but it also helps keep the gloss from kind of creasing up in the lip corners or getting kind of weird looking. Alright, that is my final whimsical look. I almost want to just like spray my whole face with some glitter body spray, but I might do that after I get changed and kind of just hose down with a little bit of body shimmer. But for the most part, I like it. I think it came out fun. I decided to do just a little bit of a point on the liner versus a full wing. I was worried to kind of mess anything up if the wing looked a little dramatic or came out a little bit bad. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and I would appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you all next time.